Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name's Sunderman, and this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. And as you can see up here, we now have 16 city names and 14 completion. We're going for 20, but 2 of them didn't count. I don't know which 2. That's basically where we're at. So we're here at the nearby city of insert name here, Hiluva. And we are going to be getting external contracts, which is what we're supposed to be doing. Maybe I clicked a regular contract previously. So, Hiluva. And we're going to be seeing if we can make our way to any place that we haven't been to yet. I propose we go to the eastern side of Spain, because there's a lot more dots over here we haven't covered yet. So let's see if we have anything like that. Well, also we haven't been up in there in Portugal. And that is the most money payout. I mean, I wasn't going to do that. Where does this one go? That one's real short. Have I been to Lisbon? No, I haven't been to Lisbon. Wait, I think I've been to Lisbon, but I don't think I got a... Okay. In any event, this is a good money payout, and it's the most money payout of any... Jeez. This one's pretty good, though. Damn, look at that trip. In any event, we're doing this. Articulated trailer. Pears. We'll take some pears. I don't think I've taken any pears anywhere. And I did that just as I entered the city and not when I got to the destination, which I probably should have done for starting things on YouTube. But it's okay, it's ahead of us. Trailer is ready. Proceed to loading area. Alright, so... Hi YouTube, how you doing? We got red lights ahead of us, it's fine. Oh, we got green lights, yay! Okay. I was talking about my favorite racing games previously, and that thought didn't really finish, I guess. Special shout out to San Francisco Rush 2049. The console version includes an entire multiplayer mode that more car games need to steal. It has this ability that you can have that just is on the cars that allows you to... Whoa, what the hell? This is a weird thing that's happening now. What the? Well, that was a unique experience. Okay, so in any event... Okay, I was trying to figure out why this bridge was slow. Okay. San Francisco Rush 2049 has the ability for you to press a button in multiplayer mode, mind you. I don't think this is in the regular game. Wait, did I need to go under there? No. Okay. Luckily I didn't cut anybody off when I did that. And pop wings out of your vehicle, which allow you to modify and change your directory. You know, like, kind of like a trajectory, kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5 just kind of casually lets you do. Except you could do, like, you could get points for, like, barrel rolls and spins and stuff like that. And... we had this mode we came up with that was basically tag and reverse tag that made it so that in 4-player split screen we would play in the like in the stunt area, but we would make up a game where we would all be chasing a car trying to bump into them to become it, or to try and get away from a car who was chasing us so that we would not become it. And it's fun, and more games need to have that type of stuff. I like the playground stuff of the Forza Horizon games, the Crown and stuff like that. I should probably play more of that on stream. Those games are real good. A lot better than I think people give them credit for, because they think of them as like a Microsoft property, as if that's an inherent badness. Like, being an Ubisoft game is not an inherent badness. I mean, come on. Oh, hey, I actually feel those speed bumps. Those actually rumbled me. Are you a taxi cab? Because you're very yellow.
Exit now.
We are on the way to Pears. Let's see. So, yeah, special shout out to San Francisco Rush 2049. I think the first racing game I ever played, if we're going to go back that far back, would probably be Rad Racer on the NES. Turn left. Oh no. That was very close of me. I was expecting them to just give me, like, crash for crash avoidance sake. Can I drive straight here? It looks like I can drive straight here. I would probably not drive back straight. Well, I could drive back straight, couldn't I? Couldn't I? Well, no. It's not really aimed correctly. Alright, backing up. Did it not attach?
Let's go.
Articulated trailer. Wait, what does that say? Herta del Mar Menor. Man, this is some green screen pears right now.
Turn right.
Alrighty, moving on. This is going to be a little bit of a longer trip, but that's fine. Gives us plenty of time to talk about. I have nothing. No, just racing games. That's kind of what I picked. I was like, let's talk about racing games, but you know, you gotta have topics, so... Weirdly, the brain is all like, hey, you just picked up your trailer, now it's time to start trying with talking about the thing, and I'm like, I was already recording. This is not the beginning of the episode, what are you talking about? For the people watching later on YouTube. But you know, brains, man. They do the thinking. And they don't always do it that well. It's not a racing game, but it's kind of in its own place. How do we count Crazy Taxi? How does Crazy Taxi fall? Right? I love Crazy Taxi. And you can basically only play it on the Dreamcast because the other versions of it don't have the oh no. Well, they don't have the music that goes with the game, I guess I'll say. But I unfortunately just forgot what the name of the band was when I was about to say it because they don't have blah, and then I lost it. Offspring? I think it's Offspring. And that, you know, sometimes when you design your game a certain way and you've got like a certain set of music, changing all that changes things. Like, for example, how I think every version past the PlayStation 2 version of Disgaea Hour of Darkness or Afternoon of Darkness or Disgaea PC, whichever name you want to go by, does not have the song Invasion from Within, which plays during one of the early boss fights of the game. And it's admittedly kind of out of place in the rest of the soundtrack, but it's also very well placed in the fight where it happens. Because, if I remember correctly, it happens during a moment in which one of the main characters is overcoming a sort of brainwashing or revealing themselves to be who they really are. And that kind of goes along with Invasion from Within, and it's anime. Like, I don't know all the lyrics to that song, but I don't know, there's something about it that feels like it fits in that moment. So there's only, like, apparently one real road into Helova, and we're taking it out. So, I've already traveled most of this road. That is such an interesting roundabout situation. Am I speeding? I am speeding next to this cop. Hello, cop. How are you? I almost didn't see you in your white and green. Is anyone else being slightly burned by the bright greenness of this vehicle? I feel like that probably is just a me thing. Like, it's kind of hurting a little bit. Oh, and then we go back up to 90. Wonderful. Do 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 do. Why? Oh, I was about to say, why is everybody coming to a stop? But apparently, there's a red light. I need to take into account how long it's going to take me to stop. I expect there's enough cars here that we will not all get through this intersection before it turns red again. Yep, there it goes. Do 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 do. Wait, didn't I remove this song from my playlist because it got copyright? Because apparently it's close enough to the Chains of Love that it actually got copyright claimed as the Chains of Love. And I don't know why that is, because it's clearly not the Chains of Love. This is the paid for by Jimquisition rendition of Chains of Love. I thought I was turning right there, but I'm actually turning right up ahead. We're going to be going to Portugal again.
Keep right.
Apparently Portugal and Spain just have straight open borders.
Turn right.
I think I'm going to get red light violation. No, luckily I did not. Do 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 do.
Right. Take the second exit. Keep right. Exit now.
Okay.
Go straight up.
This is actually a lot of pairs. This is actually kind of heavy. Let me think. I could do it by generation, like, right? Favorite racing game on the NES, easy, Rad Racer. Favorite racing game on Super Nintendo. Top Gear 3000? Top Gear 3000. Favorite racing game on PlayStation. That's a tough one. Original PlayStation racing games, really ugly. Make it hard to play. Can I say Destruction Derby? I want to say Destruction Derby. There are races in Destruction Derby. Let's say Destruction Derby. That's what I'm going to go with for regular PlayStation racing games. Hey, you know, if you're in the chat, feel free to chime in at any time with what your favorite racing games are. But also, if you're watching later on YouTube, comment down below. I would be very interested to know, and I currently read all the comments. And thus far, for a while now, most of the comments have been porn spam. So I have to report those. Really seems like something YouTube would have a handle on, but they don't, because it's almost always the exact same website that's being linked to by all of these very, very different accounts. But I digress. Game Boy. I'm gonna go with F1 Race. It didn't have that many options or that many races as far as a racing game goes. But it supported the 4-player multi-tap, and I did play it 4-player, and it was fun. Let's see. I don't think I would count Game Boy Color separately, and I don't think I played any Game Boy Color racing games. Is that a cop? That's a cop. That cop didn't care that I was speeding. Let's see here. What are we up to now? N64? N64 racing game. Top Gear Rally 2. Not even a competition. I passed this viewpoint a bunch of times, actually. That's like the third time I've gone past here. We do need to stop for a rest at some point here, though. Here? here.
Okay.
Because while the delivery has to be in real time, 16 hours from now, no big deal. That allows us to like make time pass. And I will double check that when we get to that location, because if we make time pass and the blue number doesn't go down, then I'm probably going to rest twice to make it the next day, because, you know, I'm still doing this expansion pack for the first time, and given the opportunity to make time pass so that my guys gather more money, and also to make it daylight, I pretty much have gotten to the point where I'm purposely making it, keeping track of the hours and stuff like that, to make it to make it daylight so I can see more of the game world, because I've never been to these places before. Let's see here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I don't like driving next to this guy right now. It's making me kind of uncomfortable. And I'm speeding, so I don't know what the hell he's doing. Also speeding. Well, then again, this says, hold on, the next destination is 4 hours away? When do I need to sleep next? Wrong button. 4 hours. Well, actually, I can make it. I could make it. Maybe I won't need to stop. But if I push it, I'm going to get interrupted by some sort of road construction or accident or something that's going to make me go a longer route. Lisboa and Signs? Signs. Signs was I like Signs as a movie. It wasn't spelled like that, though. Okay. So let's see. N64... I don't know if I'm gonna have... Oh, you know what? I've been skipping Sega systems. Sega Genesis, I guess I'm gonna go with...
And then exit right.
Crashed vehicle offense? Who crashed? Oh, shit.
Exit right.
I didn't feel a rumble. Nobody crashed into me. Are they complaining? Is somebody lying and saying I crashed into them? What the hell? Trying to think. Well, Sega Genesis, I guess I'll have to go with Top Gear 2, because I think that's the game I played on the Sega Genesis, as far as racing goes. But then we would get up to Sega Saturn, and I didn't play the Sega Saturn. I just realized I've never played the... Just making sure Sega Saturn wasn't about to pop out of somewhere and smash the shit out of me. Alright, anyway. I've made a point to never just randomly say that I've not played the Sega Saturn, but I forgot in that moment, and how dangerous it would be to say that. In any event... Please just fit, please just fit, please just fit, please just fit, please just fit. I have a turn signal on, apparently. So I've never... Because I never got to play the apparently censored version of Mega Man X4, which I heard was on the Sega Saturn. And I don't know what that would encompass as far as... Watch it, dude. I clearly signaled. I'm also clearly actually tired in real life, so I'm not driving as well as I would normally. But, you know, excuses on that one. Let's see. Sega Dreamcast, San Francisco Rush 2049. Followed by Do We Count Crazy Taxi? Do we count Crazy Taxi? That means we're up at the PlayStation 2 era. Which would be the Dreamcast era, because Dreamcast started that era. So, PlayStation 2, best PlayStation 2 racing game. SSX 3. Yeah. It's not really any competition. SSX 3. Well, that's not really fair. The Burnout series came out that generation. Damn, that's a tough one. Which one is better? Burnout 3 Takedown or SSX 3? Damn.
Keep right, and then exit right.
What? Jeez.
Exit right.
I don't know. I need maybe somebody in the chat can be a tiebreaker on that one. SSX 3 or Burnout 3 Takedown. Both phenomenal games that have more content in them than a lot of modern games even dare. Of course, you get that a lot these days with like games that don't like. There's so many games people don't even understand how many levels there used to be in first-person shooters. It just doesn't occur to them. Alright, we're gonna try and pull over here and get to sleep. Oh wait, I'm up too many gears. I'm not down too few gears. Wait, what? Did it? It gave it to me for a second. Alright, we're gonna just pull forward. Hope for the best. Hello? Hello? Is that where I had to go to rest as an articulated trailer? Well, I guess we're going the long way around. Hopefully nobody's coming in. We're gonna go over this curb. We got somebody coming in. Are you going straight at me, or are you getting a parking space, man? I gotta rest, guys. Get out of my way. Well, I probably didn't have to rest, but, like, I have to rest. Okay. Following to stop the engine. Resting until morning. Still 16 hours and a half. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna make it morning. Elizabeth is making us money. We're gonna check that out for just a second. Ludwig also made some money. And Elizabeth made a little bit more money. Good grief. Elizabeth has leveled up. You really want to ban your contract? No. Why would you even ask? Wait, what? No, I didn't. What? I said no! And that's what Tired does here, everybody. Unexpected ending. You know what? Hold on, wait. Oh, wait, no, that won't matter. I can't reload that, right? Because that's saved to server. Yeah? I can't reload that, can I? I don't think I can reload that. I think it's just gone. I can't... Well, no, I can totally believe I did that. It's just that it's never actually happened before. It's probably just going to put me back on the road, and then I just won't have the mission, because the mission is by the internet, right? Fuck. Okay, hold on. That's like the previous day. Hold on. What if I load here? Where is here? Oh, it's just before Haluva. Okay. Good enough. Alright, guys.
Ready to roll.
That's never happened before. There's no guarantee that I'm going to get that same mission again. And all of my travel progress is undone. So the real question is, what do I do as far as YouTube is concerned? I should probably make this like a lost episode, right? Yeah, this is a blooper situation. So I'm gonna have to put an earlier like edit on this or something. I lost my experience for the travel and stuff like that. We're a little bit far away from our destination. Our destination is going to be starting a new town. I guess we'll just act like none of that happened. And I don't want to repeat myself, so we're gonna sort of keep the dialogue for posterity's sake. Well, you know what? Nah, it was a terrible thing that happened, but we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go around this roundabout, and I'm gonna collect this progress.
Up the roundabout. Take the second exit.
I'm gonna go around both roundabouts. Is my new fabulous plan.
Reroute.
Speeding violation. Fuck that guy in particular.
Up the roundabout.
You think that's a violation? Just wait, man. Oh, that's all I needed for that. Alright, cool. We're turning all this, we're making progress. We're turning all of this gray into orange on the minimap. We're hitting every part of this. Then we will never have to come back here again. She is calculating a route. There's not even a guarantee that that mission's going to be there when I get here later. Wow. Sky has never been that confused for that long. You know what? This is probably out of the way. Let's get some gas. Why not? We're just whatever at this point, right? This is a whole thing that happened. Where was I? Ahem. I was trying to determine tiebreaker between SSX3 and Burnout 3 Takedown.
Up the roundabout. Take the second exit. Never mind.
Alright, just in case I need to get this little gray area. Try not to hit that sign.
Take the second exit. Okay.
Is that your final answer, Meow? I'm going through a list of what are my favorite racing games per each console, and I'm having trouble picking between Burnout 3 and SSX 3.
Find it and regroup.
You love Burnout? I mean, I love Burnout too.
Exit now.
I guess if we went with a question of overall quality, the Burnout series has probably been more consistently a high bar. Hold on, did that not count? Wait, hold on a second. I can't tell my arrow's in the way.
Time to get the job done.
Oh, it didn't count. You've caught me at a weird point, Meow, where I definitely need somebody to talk to. So if you're here, that would be really cool.
At the roundabout.
Okay, that should have done it. I should have gotten that amount. Screw that sign. I'm trying to turn this... I'm trying to make some progress because I just lost... I accidentally ended a shipment. Oh, hi again, Alex. I accidentally ended a shipment after I was like 20 minutes into a recording, but I was also in the middle of a conversation, so I don't want to lose everything that I was just talking about. So... Alright, now, if I go here and I hit this... Oh, goddamn. There's still a little piece of gray. What is happening? Mal, the craziest shit is happening. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you all showed up for my absolute failure. I just did the dumbest accidental thing, and it was dumb and accidental. I think Paradise is the most common favorite. You know what? I think you're right, Meow, but Paradise is not my favorite Burnout game. It's definitely 3 Takedown. Special recommendation, special nomination to Burnout Dominator, which is like a really excellent feeling game. Yeah, Mal, we're doing it live, okay? To catch everybody up, what just happened was I was on my way from my travel in whatever the name of this city I'm about to enter is called, which has got the little marker up ahead of me. And I was going north into Portugal, and I stopped to rest because the game was, you know, because it was an online mission thing, so that it's done by real time as opposed to in-game time. So I rested again to make it the morning, and then it asked me if I wanted to end the mission because I pressed a button on that screen, and I said no, I don't want to end the mission. And then I promptly ended the mission. Because I am a dumbass. I don't know, or rather, because I am a tired, and I pressed the wrong button. Paradise said your favorite multiplayer system? In Burnout? I'm gonna go with 2-player split screen on that one, Meow. Like, just basic 2-player split screen would have been way better than the multiplayer shenanigans that they tried to do on Paradise. Like, Paradise didn't have 2-player split screen, unless I'm mistaken. Like, it just had online multiplayer. If I want online multiplayer, I'm gonna go Forza Horizon as far as racing games. Especially Forza Horizon 4. Hey, look, it's a green light. And it immediately gives us the city because I know where it is. There we go. Okay, alright. Did it for local? Wait, no. IIRC? Oh, wait, that's that internet chat protocol? I don't know how that's relevant to your question. Burnout Paradise, unless they patched it in, didn't come with 2-player split screen, right? I don't think it did. Okay. Hulva. We're going from Hulva. Let's see if we get a new mission that's... Ooh, a Transformer. I don't think I've transported a Transformer. We are trying to go from... what's it called? Iberia. We're trying to go from the... anywhere on the Iberian Peninsula to somewhere else on the Iberian Peninsula. Preferably 2 places we haven't been to before. You know what? Let's go for that crazy... Where's that Transformer? There was a Transformer. We're gonna do something much... Ooh, what is that angry icon? ADR Class 3? Oh, because it's gasoline. I've already been to Seville, though. Oh, that's too far away. We're definitely gonna get back to regular transports, correct? Alright, so... But Transformer... Kiluva to Batazok. Hold on, have I been to Batazok? I feel like I've been to Batazok. Let me check. No, I have not been to Batazok. Cool. Okay, we'll do that. You played a lot of Burnout and also played a lot of Forza when I wanted to just straight up racing and not trials and free roaming. Hey, Forza Horizon is my favorite, most recent racing series. Forza 4 was my life platform. Forza Motorsport 4, I assume? This is a good conversation. I like this. What's everybody's favorite racing games? Yeah, I came into Forza at Motorsport 5. And but it won me over Forza Horizon 2. The Forza Horizon series is where my heart is, as far as like good modern racing with arcadey sensibilities. Because if I want simulation, right, I want a rally racing game. That's me. I'm a rally racer. And Forza Horizon 3 had some frickin' excellent rally cars and rally tracks, which are just, I love them. And not to mention the entire expansion pack that just adds a giant rally mountain. Was it Blizzard Mountain? That is a testament to HDR. The varieties of the color white that are used in that game's expansion pack for Blizzard effects, just, it'll sell you. If there is nothing else that will sell you on what the different amounts of like high dynamic range color will do for you. If you enjoy a good rally racing game and you enjoy snow and you enjoy snow effects so tremendous that you have trouble seeing anywhere, the colors, the varieties of whites in that game are crazy. Let's see. I mean, the Burnout series overall averages better than SSX, right? SSX has had 6 entries, and I think people would agree that 3 of them are really good. But Burnout has had 8, 9 entries, and only like 2 of them were bad. And in fact, there's one version of one of them that like people love and I hate, but everybody says they played it on a different system. And let me just stop being vague about it. People love Burnout Revenge. I think Burnout Revenge is the shittest game in that series, except for maybe I think it was called Burnout Legends for DS. But I freaking hate Burnout Revenge. But everybody who says... It's a weird thing. I played it on PS2. Everybody who says they love that game played it on 360. So I don't know if it was like a different game on 360. Meow says, or Molly says, ironically, I don't like racing games. I just picked up Forza Motorsport 3. I didn't mean to type 4. For PS3 for free somewhere, and I played it, and I don't know why, but it just latched onto the game so hard. Are you sure you mean what you think you mean? Because I'm pretty sure Forza is... Isn't Forza on Xbox only? Are you thinking Project Gotham Racing or something like that? You sure it's Forza Motorsport 3? I thought... Was Forza on other systems before a while? I don't remember that. Forza 3 is PS3? Really? Did Forza used to be multi-platform? Alright guys, we are transporting a giant heavy thing right now. It is one of the heaviest things. This is a Transformer, everyone. You gotta love them. They do their job. Do, 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 do. So, okay. So you don't really play racing games. So is that just about the only racing game you've played? And does it win by default? How does that work? Yeah, I think I'm gonna... oh, man. No, I think I'm gonna have to say... I think I'm gonna have to say SSX 3 between it and Burnout 3. And then I have GameCube left. What is my favorite GameCube racing game? Then I get to say, here's how we split the hair. Then I get to say, Burnout 2 Point of Impact. Burnout 2 Point of Impact, GameCube. And Huntermon, you might be like, that's a cop-out. And I'm like, no, let me explain. The Burnout games are better on GameCube than they are on any other system. And for one specific reason, the Lazy Boys for your fingers. What? Huntermon, what's that? What are the Lazy Boys for your fingers? Well, in case you didn't know, avid viewer, the GameCube was like the second system that really had triggers on controller, and unlike the modern day triggers that you experience, there's a button at the bottom of the trigger on the GameCube. So you pull it all the way down, and then at the bottom you have a final digital click. And in Burnout, you can race, accelerating all the way, and then that final digital click at the bottom can be for boost. And it's so intuitive and good. Same thing with, like, shutting the X-Wing wings down in Rogue Squadron. Muse says, the last racing game I played... I'm calling you all kinds of names right now, apparently. Last racing game I played and liked was when they brought over F-Zero GX to GameCube. You know what? I totally forgot about F-Zero GX. I still will personally put Burnout 2 ahead of it because I'm good at Burnout and I'm not good at F-Zero, basically. But yes, F-Zero GX, good call. Let me see. Where did everyone else go? Alex was here for a second, and Mal was here. You guys got favorite racing games? Lay them on me.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm gonna go on to, let me see. I don't really have a favorite racing game on Xbox. I didn't really play many games on Xbox. So I'm just gonna say Crazy Taxi 3 wins by default? I don't know. You fell asleep earlier? That happens. Any word on Among Us by any chance, Alex? If you check the 2 Discords for me? At about mile marker 4.5, I kind of stopped checking. But I'm still open to it if we can find people. Would you be interested in playing Among Us, Molly? Because that's originally what I was doing, was going into a holding pattern for Among Us to playing this game.
Keep right.
Nothing has changed. Alright. The weird Burger King racing game on Xbox was surprisingly fun.
Turn right.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I certainly never played it. Because I didn't even go to Burger King back then. Because, you know, when you're a kid, you have to, like, pick your battlegrounds and, like, what fast food versus what fast food is the winner and that type of stuff. Man, I don't even eat fast food anymore. You are working, unfortunately? Dare I ask what you are working on? Pocket Bite Racer? Was that the name of it? If so, I've never heard of it. Pocket Bike Racer. Well, that kind of reminds me, like, moving up to the... Oh, wait, you know what? I missed one as far as generations go. Whoa, what is that purple truck? Have I done that before? GBA, let's see. I guess I should go to GBA. What is my favorite Game Boy Advance racing game? And I kind of like Super Circuit and also... I can't remember the name of the F-Zero game. Oh wait, there was more than one F-Zero game on GBA, wasn't there? You're finishing work contracts. I am diesel mechanic and we turn them in at the end of the week. Oh. Wait. Oh wait, diesel mechanic meaning you are a mechanic that works on diesel engines? I'm trying to parse your words here. What is happening over here? Is this a wreck? Hi. What are you stopped on the highway for, dude? It looked like it might be a wreck. F-Zero maximum velocity, that might be it. Yes. But I think there were two F-Zero games for GBA. Like the one you're driving. Yes. That's yes. Let me see. But then we move on to the era of PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, and Xbox 360. And we get into a lot of cross-platform stuff at that point. If I wanted to pick something console-specific, I remember having a good time playing Mod Nation Racers on PlayStation 3. But otherwise, there's actually kind of a dearth of good racing games in the last generation, I think. Burnout Paradise was originally better on PlayStation 3, but it didn't stay that way. So there is that. Now you can just play Burnout Paradise if you have Game Pass, because it's included in Game Pass. For 360... I'll go with Dirt 3. Probably go with Dirt 3. And for the Wii, let's think about the Wii for a second. I mean, there was the Mario Kart, right? Always. Is that it? I think it's pretty much mostly the Mario Kart. Keep left? Okay. Kapla? Kapla? Yeah, I think it's pretty much the Mario Kart, right?
Keep right, and then exit right.
Ah, wait.
Exit.
I was too busy looking at the cop car to pay attention to the fact I wasn't going to stay on that road. Speaking of the cop car. Move it, cop. Move it. You're going too slow. You're going under 40. Get out of my damn way. I don't care who you think you are.
Right.
This is a video game and I can annoy you. Once again, real life, just asking you to get shot. Just asking you. Well, okay, we're in Spain. It's not quite the same thing. We have an O. Oh, you know, SSX Blur was pretty good on Wii, actually. I mean, I thought it was. Better than frickin' On Tour. What's your O? Meow, I'm in suspense. I was about to say I'm in dispense, which is probably also true because I'm so freaking tired. Star Wars Racer was on N64? Pod Racing? Yes. I mean, you're right. For N64, I had to go with Top Gear Rally 2. But Pod Racing, definitely some people's favorite. I could see that. Malcathet says rawr. You can tell because there's a W in it. What's up, Mal? You're amusingly punchy when you're tired? That's the only reason I'm still going, Mal. But believe me, this amusingly punchy, it vanishes the moment I have nobody to talk to. We're not even back to the point in which I accidentally gave up the mission. Also, I can't get up to speed with this giant bucket transformer. I'm gonna lower my thing. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. I don't know. Keeping left. On my way to Portugal. Again. You guys saved this recording. I want you to know that. You guys just showing up. Hey, Ludwig succeeded in his most recent task for $2,000. And I don't know if it's going to maintain, but in the last version of history, my drivers had not failed in getting me money for like several days. Yeah, Ludwig did the work. He did the work that time. He did the work the other time that doesn't count. Didn't fuck up like Mama. Wait. I'm sorry. Nobody was here to use Dagger of Time, Mal. That didn't happen. The music is playing, Mal. Wait. That's not how it happened. Let me start again. That's not how it happened. The music is playing, Mal. Sit back, and I will tell you a tale like none you have ever heard. Wasn't Sonic All-Stars Racing also on Wii? I know it was on PS4. Yes. I think you're confusing Sonic All-Star Racing and Sonic All-Star Racing Unleashed. I think it was two different games. I think it was on... Oh, it might have been Wii U, actually. No. Sonic All-Star Racing, I think, was Wii U. Tell you a story, Mal? Know first that I am the son of Prince Ahriman, the mighty king of Persia. Oh no, I used to know the whole thing and you put me on the spot. I'm too tired, Mal. It's not fair. It's not fair, Mal. It's not fair. Calling shenanigans. I used to know the whole thing. Time, some people say time is like a river. It flows swift and smooth in one direction, but I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am, or why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none you have ever heard. Oh, wow. One of my favorite sports games. This is from NHL Hits Pro. I lost the rest of it, though. I used to know the whole thing. I'm the son of King Saruman, the mighty king of Persia. I think Transformers was the Wii one, and the racing one was the Wii... Oh, you might be right. There might have been one on every system, Meow. You are correct. Whoa, oh no, what day is it? Oh, the sale is still going. Real talk, guys, real talk. Well, I've got a couple of you here in the chat. Would any of you be interested in watching me go through, like, a season of a racing game? Like, there's a build-your-own-team mode in the most recent F1 game. My mom loves F1. She's absolutely, like... She begs me at every opportunity to have me play an F1 game so that she can, like, really watch and get into it. And, I'm just curious... Because I've been thinking about something that would be... Like, this is basically my long-form LP, right? This is... Oh, I need to set up to rest. Did I miss my... Where am I going? Oh no, I missed all the rest stops. Guys, we missed all the rest stops. There are no rest stops. We missed all the rest stops. How the fuck... Why are there no rest stops on this stretch of road? I needed to stop there? What the hell?
Time to get the job done.
My brain's trying to remember racing games? Okay. Let's see, we're in the PS3, so I was like Mod Nation Racers and stuff like that, Burnout Paradise. Let's see. Then I picked Dirt 3 on 360. And I guess we go... Yeah, Wii U would be next. And I don't know what you... What's a racing game on the Wii U? What's a racing game on the Wii U? What's any game on the Wii U? Poor Wii U. I loved it quite dearly, but nobody... okay, hold on. You need to go faster. This is going to be a problem. Why did you all slow down like that? You've left me. You've left me to rot. Damn. Well, okay, so here's the problem. Here's the problem starting at the Nintendo Wii on the Nintendo side of things. And continues to be a problem in the Nintendo Switch, in my opinion. Nintendo used to be the undisputed best system to have a racing game on, especially in the GameCube era. N64 with its analog stick, like all that good stuff. But then around the Nintendo Wii, we lost triggers. We lost analog triggers, which were a huge deal in racing games. And since then, most game console, most systems have had analog triggers for acceleration and brake. You know, like this one. And we lost that. And the Wii doesn't have it, and the Wii U doesn't have it, and even the Switch still has freaking digital triggers. Like, what the actual hell? The Wii U wasn't a bad system. The Wii U was a misunderstood system that never got its feet underneath it. I mean, clearly, I think... Did it sell worse than the Virtual Boy? And I like the Virtual Boy. I have a Virtual Boy. I didn't know at the time that, you know, so few games are going to come out for it. The Wii U handheld has triggers, and the Switch Joy-Cons have triggers and bumpers. No. Analog triggers. Not triggers, analog triggers. Very, very important distinction. The Wii U, and the Switch do not have analog triggers. They have digital triggers. They have buttons where... They have the ZL and ZR. No. R3 would be click. R3 is click stick. You're actually talking about R2. Or on the Xbox, intelligently, left and right trigger, left and right bumper. Which I find to be the best naming scheme as far as, like, those buttons are concerned. Nintendo's ZL and ZR. Sony has L1, L2, and clicking the stick is L3. Everything I just did make me crash, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I tried. Oh wait, we're not actually going to Portugal, are we?
And then exit right.
We went to Portugal in the alternate timeline. That's what happened.
Exit right.
Hey, look, blackness around the edges. So you missed clicking the analog sticks? No, Nintendo doesn't have analog triggers. I missed the gradient of acceleration and deceleration that you get from having analog triggers. Like the... Well, like every PlayStation back to 2, like every Xbox back to 360, like... Wait, did the Xbox One have... No, the Xbox One didn't have analog triggers, right? I don't think so. I don't remember now. Dreamcast had analog triggers. GameCube had analog triggers. You don't know what that means? You don't know the difference between analog and digital? It's pretty straightforward. I mean, that is to say, if you don't know, I can explain it really fast. A digital button is a 1 or a 0. The triggers on the Wii, the Wii U, and the Switch are all buttons, effectively. They're all 1s and 0s, on or off. An analog trigger is like an analog stick. Its rating goes from like 0 to like 1,000 or 3,000 or something like that. Holding the gradient of you pulling the trigger, how much you're pulling it. That's the difference between digital and analog. Digital is yes, no. Analog is gradients of gray. And so, hold on.
At the roundabout, take the second
And so that the Nintendo systems no longer have analog triggers means you can't hold the accelerator or the brake a little bit to brake a little or to accelerate a little. It's only a yes/no. I mean, like how on GameCube the controller, if you soft press it, has stop, but if you hard press it, there's a click. Well, that's what I was saying. Like the GameCube, even to this day, in my opinion, has the best triggers because it has both. The GameCube has analog triggers all the way down gradient-wise so that you can do acceleration, and then at the very bottom also has a digital click at the bottom. So, like in Burnout, you can analog trigger all the way down for acceleration, being able to, like... I always joke about how there's 3 ways to brake in a racing game. There's braking, there's e-braking, and then there's letting go of the accelerator. And that's only really doable when you have analog acceleration, because otherwise you're just straight up letting entirely go of the analog. Controller functionality confuses me? No, you didn't, I mean, you didn't word it wrong. Like, I knew what you were talking about. Yes, it's an analog trigger with a digital click at the bottom, so bonus. All I'm saying is that what you were describing on the GameCube is actually both of the things. Every other controller in existence is, avoid sleeping violation, damn it, is either analog or digital. The GameCube is actually analog and then digital, so it's both, which is pretty cool. Alright, yes, I know, I'm getting pretty tired. I mean, you know what? I can't turn before I hit that stop sign, so we're just gonna go over here now. Luckily, that cop didn't see me do that. Alright, we are resting. We're trying to rest, anyway. 4 in the morning, whatever. Elizabeth, making this stuff. Now, when I was on this screen before, guys, what ended up happening was I accidentally brought up the prompt from there. Oh, no! Somebody actually lost money this time. Fuck. I accidentally pressed the button to bring up the prompt, do you want to end your mission? And when I was like, no, of course I don't want to end my mission, I accidentally clicked the button to end the mission. So that was my bad that it happened. This is a very narrow exit. What part of controller functionality confuses you, Molly? Because, I mean, obviously I prefer controllers. I'm playing a PC game with a controller right now. I'm happy that Microsoft has made sure that basically there's a unified interface system that uses this control scheme so that you can use, you know, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series controllers.
Keep left, and then turn.
I'm having a lot of trouble seeing. Hold on. Driver Elizabeth made 2.5K.
Turn left.
I think I'm gonna hit that sign. That sign you can barely see. And we're fine. Okay, so, no, I love controllers and I prefer them, don't get me wrong, but bumpers and triggers throw me off. I also have dyslexia, so when people are like, press R2, I have to pause because I don't know what R2 is. Well, okay. I hear you. That's why I say I think the Xbox has the best naming convention, right? So on Xbox, it's left and right, so L and R, bumpers, which are just the buttons at the top of the controller, and then triggers, which are the actual analog triggers you pull your fingers into at the bottom. So it's left and right bumper, left and right trigger. And then they don't call it L3 and R3 for clicking the sticks. It's called, I think it's just called click stick. So it's it's like it's an L and R with like a downward arrow with analog stick is what you see. Like you see like an analog stick sideways with an arrow underneath of it, and that just means click the left or right stick, rather than naming it L3. A lot more people oh no, this is a narrow street. Oh guys, I need to turn here. Yes, get out of my damn way. No, my damn way. Get out of my damn way. Look at, I have to thread the needle between two sun. What the fuck? Well, things have gone terribly bad. Let me just rub up against this truck though while I'm doing this. What? Damn it, Europe! Why is this the drop-off destination? Right bumper RB or RT would still confuse me? Well, I get confused by RZ and LZ, because I'm like, which one are those? Because those are the bumpers on Switch and Wii U? Are LZ and RZ? Instead of Z, right? Because Z was the one button by itself up on the GameCube. But now there's a left and right mirrored Z that they do L and RZ, and I'm just like, guys, everybody just come on, bumpers and triggers. Well, the thing that gets me what you're saying though, Molly, is that since RB is just the abbreviation for an actual thing, right bumper. Bumper just means the right top button on the controller. So, I mean, I don't get it. Like, I understand that you have trouble with it, but part of me is like, how do you have trouble with it? Because it's physically talking about the right bumper. Whereas the trigger, or the RT, the right trigger is the trigger on the right side of the controller, because there's only one trigger on the controller on the right side.
Turn right.
I think it's because I grew up solely on Nintendo controllers until like PS3 release. The Z buttons don't throw me off as much. Am I going in here? I am, but they weren't opening the door for me. I think I'm going to hit on this too. Somewhere.
Turn left.
I have to go so far in just to get the parking thing, guys. What is this mission right now? This was an entire experience, and oh no. I knew I was going to hit. I can't see. I don't understand myself. Where am I? Wait, I thought I was hitting the building, but I'm hitting the fence? On the other... Okay. What happens if I go straight over there? Nothing. I can't go straight over there. Did I make it that time? I think I made it that time. I always thought it was a bad call for Nintendo to put the one Z button on the one side of the controller. Not because I wanted them to follow Sony, because obviously Sony does nothing but copy other companies, but because I knew that a company like, say, Electronic Arts was going to go out of their way to make it so that, like, Electronic Arts put racing games on the GameCube, right? Put a whole bunch of games on the GameCube. And whenever it came to what was supposed to be R1, opposite the Z button, which would have been... Wait, hold on. L1. What would have been L1 opposite the Z, which would have been R1, they just fucking left that button out of the control scheme on GameCube. Just completely left the button out, rather than finding some other way to do it. You say, Sully, but you did have a PS1, but I didn't play games that required triggers and bumpers? Well, yes, because the PlayStation 1 didn't have triggers. Ah. It literally had double the shoulder buttons, what were called shoulder buttons back then. Shoulder buttons of the Super Nintendo, because it was just copying the Super Nintendo. So that's why you got L1 and L2, because, ooh, we have double the L and R buttons, so we have a 1 and a 2. It's just that when you got to PlayStation 2, that's... though every face button and every button across the top became analog, in case you didn't know. Every button on the PlayStation 2 controller, except for Start and Select, is analog. I just took the hard park without checking to see where it was. But we should be fine. So yeah, the PlayStation 1 didn't have any triggers, actually. It had 4 shoulder buttons. This sucks a lot. I need to... Wait, where's the back of the trailer? Back of the trailer's over there, so I need to actually still move forward a little bit. Just like how a lot of people mistake the PlayStation button does not have an X button. A lot of people mess that up. None of the PlayStation controllers have X buttons, including the PlayStation 5. First try. You know, considering I dropped an entire mission to get here. You bet I can park it 315 of 1,000? Wait, what was that? I missed something else. Okay. So we're gonna count Hulva to Badazak. H-I-J... Wait, hold on. G-H? Uelva. And Badabak? Whatever. Badabak. Automod held a message for reason identity allowed to post a chat? What? I can tell you why it was not checked, Molly. It's because N64 space GA. Let's read that, though. I will allow... Permitted term N64 GA. What the fuck? Oh, and it put your message in later in the chat. That's so weird. Okay, Nintendo taught me my game lingo, so I remember Z buttons because of the old Z targeting from the N64 games. Well, yeah, that's why there's a Z button on the GameCube, is because there was a Z trigger. I just realized there's a Z trigger on the N64 that isn't an actual trigger, it's not an analog. Oh, maybe that's where you're starting getting you confused. Okay. So anyway, for anybody who is watching later on YouTube, I thank you for watching. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and I will see you in the future. Hope you had a fantastic journey.